Musalia Mudavadi, were there other candidates in Kenya who met the criteria of being considered for the Africa Union chairmanship? And if so, why was the public not made aware of them? Thank you.
First of all, let me just state that the government of Kenya reserves the right and has the right as to whom they can nominate as a candidate. And we want to be very candid here that we have the best in Raila Amolo Odinga. And we want the country to appreciate that and rally behind Amolo Odinga. I want to make it very clear that any other issues at this point in time are sideshows. We want to be focused on presenting a credible, respected statesman for the AU chair. And I can tell you, anybody who is talking outside that does not fit that bill. So I will end there.
Now, I have one question for the former premier. Recently you tweeted, or you made a post, your team made a post about your intentions to go for the African Union Commission chairperson seat. And you said your first priority is your home country, to stabilize the country politically. Do you think you're giving the continent an impression that you are still and who is still bogged down by politics?
Well, you know that I'm going to begin to work for the continent once I'm elected. That's going to be in February next year. At the moment, I'm involved in the campaign, but that does not mean that Kenya ceases to exist. I'm not going to be very active in Kenyan politics henceforth, as I continue now to focus my attention on the continental campaign. But it is a phase, it is a transitional phase from active participation in Kenyan politics to moving towards African continental politics. Thank you.
We can have a microphone. Okay. John Kerry from KBC. Two questions. One, we continue seeing additional faces behind you and the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. When are you going to let the cat out of a bag on the campaign team that is going to be steering the campaigns for the Honorable Raila Odinga? Number two, on the question asked by Ibrahim Karanja from NTV, are you aware of the process that is challenging the nation of the Honorable Raila Odinga?
Well, you're saying the transition is a transition. It's a process. It is not instant coffee. So you'll continue to be seeing different faces around me as things move on. More people will join, so others will exit. That is normal. There's no problem about that at all. I think your first question is similar to the second one, because I don't see any difference between what you've asked and the second question. It's almost the same thing. Thank you.
I just want to emphasize that I've indicated to you that in the next few days, the President will also be giving a formal communication to the nation on this candidacy. And there are issues that will come out, including for you to know who are going to be part and parcel of the process going forward. But indeed, some of them are standing with us today.
My name is Justus Ucheng from Daily Nation. As you've said that the president will next week be officially launching the campaigns for our prime minister for his youth candidacy. What actually does that mean? What is it that is going to happen on that particular day, and has the campaign calendar been drawn? Secondly, what's the budgetary allocation for these campaigns? Thank you.
As I said, everything will be systematic. At this point in time, it is important that the President of the Republic of Kenya also communicates formally to the Kenyan people, to the continent, and to the world that we are all rallying behind Raila Amolo Odinga. So that will roll out when he does communicate formally. The other issue are details, which we shall work out, and the Secretariat will work out on this, and the government will also play its part, because this is a Kenya nominee. So I will not give you any numbers now, but the only thing I can tell you is that to be a candidate, apart from you fitting the bill in terms of competence, it will also require substantial resources, because you are traversing the continent, a continent of 55 countries and a population of 1.4 billion people. So definitely it is not a walk in the park, and Kenya is ready to walk this journey.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I think you'll appreciate this is an evolving issue. It is a dynamic issue. There'll be a lot of questions and a lot of answers on the way. So we have a lot of briefings on this matter. This is just the beginning. So I think we'll excuse the principals to leave because they have other responsibilities. And so we wish to thank you, Prime Cabinet Secretary and Right Honorable Raila Odinga, for this press conference. And I'm sure we'll keep on sharing information as the campaign evolves. So thank you very much, and all the team members. And again, we wish you well in this. Thank you. Excellencies, there'll be a photo. There'll be a photo session. So let all the teams join in. We have a photo session. So thank you very much, and thank you for coming for this event. Thank you very much, Excellencies. So this activity is over.